So we've got a pretty big day regarding Baldur's Gate today. This is going to be very spoiler heavy, so I'm going to preemptively throw up a thing saying if you don't want spoilers, then please bear that in mind going into this. We have gained the Orphic Hammer, which is a very, very, very big deal. My current plan and my goal is I think we're going to turn against the Emperor, and we're going to side with the Githyanki, at least in the sense of freeing Orpheus, because I think that in reality, he's done nothing wrong. He's sort of just being used as a vessel to keep us alive at this point. He's basically being used like a battery, which isn't okay. But before we save him, actually, can we save him now? Thing is, I don't know if we save him now or if we go deal with Ketheric first. I'm a bit unclear on that bit, but I think we'll just wait and see what the vibes are, to be honest with you. But yeah, anyway, let's get into the game. Let's play some more. But yeah, I will do a very, very, very quick announcement regarding Guess the Game as well. So I posted about this in the Discord. Going forward, I will not be doing Guess the Game. Actually, has this reset? Oh no, it looks like it's okay. I will not be playing Guess the Game as a redemption on stream anymore, I've decided. I think that the biggest thing for me is that when I stream certain things, and the way that we have this channel set up is that I want to sort of have one set game in mind, or one set thing in mind that we tackle on stream. And I think it becomes a little bit too much for me, I guess, more than anything, when it comes down to having to put on additional time that I wasn't maybe planning on putting on, to basically play something completely different, especially if it's not scheduled. I just kind of like knowing what I've got coming up. I like a good plan. I like a good schedule. I don't really like curveballs being thrown into the mix, and obviously I really had fun with Guess the Game, and we'll be continuing it, just to be clear as well. But I think I'm gonna give it its own regimented like stream slot going forward, and that's that really. I'll just every now and then in a month we'll play it. And it also gives people, and people that are interested in it, a chance to actually come along to a set day. Because it's not always clear when I'm going to be playing it either. So yeah, that's that. I don't really have a lot more on that to say. It's just I think that I like having a very, very clear idea in mind of what I want to be streaming on a set day, and when I turn up, it's a bit much to then be like, you're going to be streaming for 2 hours, and then on top of that, you might do another hour of, like, Guess the Game, and, whatever. I initially threw the idea out of us having a redemption for roguelike games as well. But I think that on top of already committing to 2 hours of Baldur's Gate is just, it's as an example, it's a bit much for me, it's a little bit much. But yeah, Guess the Game will return, but as its own little segment. But yeah, anyway, that'll do. No more on the matter, it's fine. So one thing I was having to think about, shield is kind of good for Ricky, but honestly, would it be good to give Ricky fly? I was thinking about this earlier. So Shadowheart's currently got crazy armor. Like 21 as an armor class is insane. But if we gave that to Ricky, I don't know. And they can fly, that's also insane. That's really, really good. And then we also have these gloves, which are kind of cool. Gauntlets of Hill Giant Strength. This would be kind of good for someone, but I don't know. I think we keep that on Ricky. What's Karlak got glove-wise? What if we swapped these two out? And then what does... To be fair, we should probably actually give them to Lae'zel, but I've got to admit, I don't know how much more we're going to be playing as Lae'zel throughout this game. So I guess that's the side of things from a little bit like unsure of what we're going to continue doing, right?
Still breathing. Everything.
It would be kind of funny to give them to Ricky, but let's see. What's Ricky's current strength? To be fair, Ricky would have insane strength out of nowhere with that. Advantage on stealth checks. I think this is more Ricky than it is anybody else, so I think we keep him in that. I'm fine with that.
I'm ready.
Where are the gloves? The wearer gains advantage on attack rolls. I feel like that might be better for Lae'zel, and then we could always give this to Shadowheart, like the gloves. Let's do that. Alright, so send those over to Shadowheart.
Let's get on with it.
Shadowheart, you have these. There we go. So your strength is now 23, which is insane. Her worst stat is charisma and intel, but everything else is kind of... Dex is okay, but wisdom, strength, and constitution being high is a big old plus for sure. So we do that, and then these gloves we send them over to Karlach, Lae'zel even. Let's do that. So now Lae'zel's actually got some good gear. We should also try and give Lae'zel some other stuff as well, but for now I think that's okay. Githyanki boots and Githyanki armor. I mean, it's kind of in character to give all of that to...
Won't stop me yet.
Yeah. Okay. Right, well, I think start off we'll go down to the sewers, because I think that's where we need to go and give the hammer. You should wait for our next opportunity to enter the Astral Prism and free Orpheus. Okay, help Githyanki. We retrieve the Orphic hammer, we should bring it to Voss. He's waiting for us in the Undercity. Alright. If that's something we need to do for companion quests, do we want to do this? Okay, so we do need to do that for the sake of that quest. Okay. Sewers. City sewers. There we go. But yeah. Oh my god, so I was saying to Jess earlier, the last 24 hours for news, for, as in terms of like Dave things that I'm interested in, has been absolutely insane. So we've had a Nintendo Direct today, and we've also had a new Gorillaz album name drop, and a new single out. So ADH Dave is in overdrive at the moment. I'm very, very happy. But yeah, so the Twitch, what am I saying? The Direct was interesting. Overall, I'm pretty happy with what we saw at the Direct. The new Fire... you know what? I made notes. Let me bring up my notes. So we got a new Fire Emblem coming out, which is cool. Let me bring up the names, because I do have them written down. So, Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, which looks pretty cool. It's sort of like a more Greek-inspired kind of Colosseum fight to the death kind of vibe. I don't know how to explain it other than that, but it gave a very different vibe to what I thought Fire Emblem would be. The new Tomodachi Life game looks cool. Yoshi's got a new game coming out, which looks neat. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, or Yoshi. Dragon Quest 7 getting a reimagining is kind of cool. I've never really played a Dragon Quest. I played Which one was on the DS? Was it 9? I played a good chunk of it, but I never... It was very long and very difficult, and I was a lot younger when I played it, so I don't think I ever beat it. But I remember enjoying it. But Dragon Quest 1 and 2 are also getting remakes that are coming out. Metroid Prime 4, they showed off some stuff. Samus has a motorbike. I don't know if that's a major selling point for some people or not, but Samus has a motorbike. That's it. Enough said. Enough said. Where is Voss? Where's he at? Is he in here? I feel like he's in here, isn't he? Or is he somewhere near there? Where is the guy? Oh, did we pass him? Is he... Oh, I think he might actually be back here. Oh, he's in here. Never mind. My bad. Oh, okay. Right, we're gonna stop here. I'll quickly continue yapping and then we'll continue. But Pokemon Pokopia, it looks like a Dragon Quest Builders Minecraft clone. Of Pokemon, where you play as like a Ditto. And you have to like craft a world. And it also looks a little bit like Disney Dreamlight Valley, where the more you do up the world, the more you do up the world, the more it looks like appealing to Pokemon and more Pokemon come along. That's cool. What else? There's a new Danganronpa 2 version coming out, which has new content, but I don't know if that's Switch 2 exclusive or not. Oh yeah, the Mario Galaxy movie is pretty good. Pretty big news. They didn't announce who was playing Rosalina yet, but I think they've confirmed all of the other cast are coming back. But yeah.
We await your good word.
Oh yeah, Hades 2, of course. Yeah, that got a proper release, right? That got like an actual date through this direct as well. Yeah, no, there was some really cool stuff. There was honestly some really cool stuff, and Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 getting a port, like a proper port is cool. But yeah, something about the idea that the Pokemon game is a Ditto masquerading as a human is hilarious. I know, it's so funny, right? Also, really creepy. I don't know. It's very disturbing, but I kind of vibe with it. It's kind of funny. It's kind of good. And then yeah, like Resident Evil Requiem was shown off, but I think we knew that was coming anyway. There's a few other little bits and bobs. I recommend you go check it out though if you're in any way interested in the Switch 2 and any of the lineup. There's some cool stuff. It's like The Thing meets Animal Crossing. I love that. That's a great way of putting it. That's really funny. Yeah. You know what? Fair play. But yeah.
Come closer. Tell me what you see.
You're here with Voss. What I see is an ally.
More than an ally. I am the master of flames, the splitter of skies. I am the red dragon Kudanos. I will be the one to carry Voss into battle against Vlaakith.
Ooh.
And I will be the one to breathe the flames that melt her.
A Red Dragon Rebel. How many more of you are there?
More than I could count. We were pacted by the archdevil Tiamat and forced to serve the Githyanki. It is to the people that I'm loyal, not to the Lich Vlaakith, a corpse in Gith clothing.
Agreed.
I know Orpheus, just as I knew his mother. A new future will be planted in the wake of the comet.
Hell yeah.
Until we meet again, mortal. I look forward to fighting alongside you. Vlaakith will tremble at the sound of our roar.
Yes, they will. We're gonna get Vlaakith for sure. Let's have a look. Did you see the new Gorillaz album? Was it? I did. I did. The Mountain. Oh, it looks very. I already like the direction of it, like from a cultural standpoint. I think, from what I understand, Damon and maybe Jamie went to India, and I think they've taken a lot of inspiration from their trip there, which is awesome. I really like that as like a direction. I think a lot of people that saw the live show of the album were saying that there's a lot of like instrumentation and a lot of cultural like weave from India, which is awesome. So I'd love to hear that. So yeah, it should be really good. Haven't listened to since the Now. I should give the other two albums a chance. Album since I listened. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's yeah, Song Machine's very good, but that's personal preference as well. I feel like Song Machine has a lot of artists on it that I like, so that's always gonna be a Dave take. Like Robert Smith of The Cure's on there, Beck's on it, Elton John's on that album. Who else is on that? Peter Hook from the Joy Division is on there. So I will always sing Song Machine's praises. There are lots of good songs on it, but there's a lot of really good stuff on there too. And then Cracker Island is good on the whole. There are some songs where I'm a bit like but Cracker Island's got some good stuff. I will say Cracker Island is probably similar to the Now in some aspects, but it kind of stands on its own quite nicely as well. It's gonna be so late Beatles. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking the same thing. KY. It's gonna be very very late Beatles, I think. But yeah, is it the Good Dictator or something? I think it's the Good Dictator. It's the name of the new single. It was pretty good. I liked it. It was pretty funky. And Sparks were on it as well. Sparks are a pretty well established alternative pop band, or pop two. What would you call them? Like a two-piece? Is that what you call them? Sparks meant to be cool. I've not really listened to much Sparks music before, but after that, I'm kind of like, you know what? I'll give it a go. But I looked, and they've been around since the 70s. Sparks, it's pretty cool, pretty neat. But yeah, no, it's cool. I'm intrigued. I want to see the direction it goes in. But yeah, no, it's cool. I'm very hyped. As I said, I got 2 very big servings of Dave-related media today, so I'm very happy. I got Gorillaz and Nintendo news, so I'm like, oh, life is good.
Have you brought the Orphic hammer?
The Orphic hammer? Well, we've retrieved the hammer.
The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again. The Prince of the Comet will liberate us from the Lich Queen's tyranny. The prophecy is one step closer to fruition.
Gith's son will soon ride against Vlaakith, Voss, and I will follow him into battle.
And you will wield the greatest gift Mother Gith ever granted her dauntless children.
A silver sword. I will carry it for the honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son.
Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. First we'll defeat the Absolute, then we let the Lich Queen tremble.
Think again. I will not permit your entry.
Is there any way I can convince you?
No, there is not.
Hmm.
When I am done with the Gith Princeling, you may do with him as you like, but not a moment before.
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought.
I feel like the bottom one's not a bad option here. Orpheus sensed the tadpole before, and his guard attacked. Won't he attack if we free him?
The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
Alright. Getting into the astral prison will be complicated.
Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others.
Okay.
Istik, friend to Orpheus. Together we will end the Elder Brain which shakes this city. Then I turn my sights to Vlaakith, the Queen of Deceit.
Alright.
Prince
Ooh.
Orpheus free, his psionic cry
Silver Sword of Astral Play. Ooh, hell yeah. We're gonna give that to Lae'zel.
Together we will fell the Elder Brain and
Alright. Okay. Well, we've got 2 teammates now, which is cool. Right, we're gonna give that to Lae'zel immediately. Let's see. How much damage does that do compared? 8 to 60. Oh, that does quite a lot of damage. Okay, yeah. Lae'zel. It's all yours. Then I guess we give this to Ricky for now. We'll give Ricky the Orphic Hammer to use as he wishes. Maybe we should equip him. Just let him equip that. Maybe we just give him a hammer. He's not proficient with it though. But fair enough. Fair enough.
Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. To swing one, mesmerizing. To be slain by one, agonizing. Everyone I bleed with the sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus.
Could this sword be enough to break Orpheus free?
Certainly not, or the Prince's honor guard would have already fractured his prison. Only the Orphic Hammer can break Orpheus free.
What makes this silver sword so special?
A Kithrak's silver sword is more than a weapon. It is an extension of your will, an entire limb unto itself. You merely need to think strike, and it strikes. The sword carves the correct path, and carries your arm with it. The ancient slates tell us that each sword holds a fragment of the living gate, a flesh portal made from the stuffs of nightmare.
A terrible living gate, thinner than a lamb's hair and hidden deep beneath the Feywild.
The silver injures the body, the gate's flesh injures the mind, a formidable weapon against Geich.
What detail did Lae'zel miss? Let's do a history check, why not? I don't think it's very Ricky to do this, to be honest with you, but for the sake of seeing if we can get the roll. Okay, natural 20. Never mind. Never mind.
You recall another fact about silver swords. The Githyanki forbid their use by all other peoples.
Oh, interesting, okay. Only Gith are permitted to wield these swords, right?
Only Gith's children may wield swords of silver, unless a Githyanki grants the right in exceptional circumstance.
Okay.
The Illithid Grand Design nears. The true heir is shackled. These are exceptional circumstances. I grant my allies the right to my silver.
Interesting, okay. That's cool. On to other matters.
Very well.
Right, well firstly we should go back to camp in a few. Right, let's go to camp and have a long rest, shall we? I feel like we deserve one after literally going to hell. Here he is. Ricky looks more and more like fucking human Shrek by the episode, I'm convinced. Like, obviously he's a halfling, but he just looks so much like human Shrek at this point, it's kind of scary. I don't know. I can't unsee it.
If not over, then through.
Good old Ricky Ricochet. Why is Shadowheart naked? What's happened? Oh, it's because of the we forgot to give people their clothes back, didn't we? Yeah, okay. Right, very quickly. When we went into thingy, we had to take off, there you go. We had to do that. I forgot about that. We had to change into not peasant clothes, but hidden clothes. Or whatever it was. I've forgotten what it was. Did we have to be in, like, something special? I genuinely can't remember. Carlax clothes, there you go. Right, there we go. Right, we're back in business. Good stuff. Alright, let's just do a little run around and have a chat with everyone.
That's the last of Raphael. I'll be glad to no longer have to suffer his smug face.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How are you holding up?
I think we've seen that before.
Don't be so modest.
There we go. I don't know what keeps happening with Longstride. I assume it must be a
Maybe they'll bring us closer.
thing to do with the armor or something.
Raphael's good and gone. Feels damn good too. Now, if only I could get rid of the other devil in my life.
Let's see, so approach, yeah, we got to do that, that's fine. Right, we've got to deal with Gortash for them, and well, this is going to be claim the crown of Karsus. Interesting. Can we actually do anything with that, though? Okay, Karlak should try and confront him. I agree with this. And then we've completed this one. Gather your allies. Who do we have now? We got him. We should have a bunch of people. Do we not have a confirmed thing of getting the Githyanki? I guess it's completely dependent on if we actually free Orpheus or not, right? That's the thing. Maybe we should give the gauntlets to them, but I don't know. We should also try and help Dribble. Okay, we should also... I'm now realizing there are a bunch of things I should actually try and do before we end the game. Okay, I think these two we're going to confirm as no. Baldur's Gate, we've got to find the clown. We should probably do that. Free Orpheus. Okay, we're not going to do that. Done that. Main quests. Confront the Elder Brain. Okay, Gortash's Netherstone. Right, well this is the big next thing we've got to do. Is going to deal with Gortash. That's probably going to be the next little bit of today. I should also probably explore, properly explore Worm's Rock.
I shall not shed any tears. The city, you mean? With all its noise? Still, though, the city, and still, all that I would... Listen to me. Preaching like an initiate in his... Yes, I hope so. But we have a battle to...
I believe House into it. Don't know if Duke Ravengard's got anything new here as well, or what, but...
Wonder if the
gods are watching me.
The hammer is ours. The devil is snuffed out. Our power is undeniable.
Okay, I feel like dealing with Gortash, I feel like we'll leave Lae'zel here.
Stands at the ready. How we get in? Are you sure that's the best course of action? Confirmed.
Okay. So we'll leave these two here. Minsk, do you have anything you need to add?
Ah, damn it! To end a devil in the hells is to end him for true. Who was hoping to make a hobby of killing Raphael over and over again?
You're quick to call me friend.
Of course, my friend. Or are we not friends?
Of course we're friends, friend.
Then you have a sword at your side and a hamster at hand, whenever you need them. Unless I die. Now, does Boo see a question in your eye, or just a parasite poking through?
Answer me properly, or honestly even. What's with the hamster?
Well, Boo, explain yourself. Clear enough?
Sure. Perfectly.
Boo has a way with words that we lack. All that space in the cheeks, I am thinking.
I wonder if I use this actually. Is Boo here? Can I talk to him? Is Boo like an actual entity?
Now, what do you need of Minsk? There is more than a little to know, I think. I am huge. You hear that, Boo? Your keen skills of observation have not gone unnoticed. Our friend wishes to consult your wisdom.
Sure. Yes, Boo, I'd love to hear your opinions.
So small is Boo that he is often mistaken for a pinecone, and many secrets are spoken in his hearing. He will tell what he knows. But Minsk, of course, will translate.
Alright, we can hear what we can hear what they think. Let's hear your thoughts on Astarion.
Boo has said it is unkind to speak behind the backs of some of our companions, and unwise to say certain things to their faces. Boo has said it is
Oh, okay, fine.
unwise.
Fine, we'll leave it at that. We'll run around, we'll do a quick wellness check on everyone and get to it.
To slay a devil in his domain is to end him entire. Or it should be. I am still primed to hear some slimy final rhyme from beyond the grave.
Alright, Karlak, you got anything to say?
Copper for your thoughts?
How was it being in the House of Hope?
Ugh, thank the gods it's over, I say. My last trip to the hells ever.
I knew we'd make it out in one piece.
Right you are. Got what we came for, and then some. Engine's burning like a bat out of a furnace again, though. Gods, I almost forgot how hot this thing is. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Probably.
Oh, bought on something. Alright. Talk to these two and then we'll get going.
Defeating a devil in his own home feels very, very good, actually.
Actually?
No amount of contracts will save Raphael from the fate we forced upon him.
A devil well slain, if I say so myself.
Indeed.
With pleasure. Lead on.
Alright, I think we're going to take Gale with us, and then we're going to go deal with our good friend, Gortash. Or Lucius Malfoy for most people who probably don't know the actor. I don't know, I always forget his name. Is it Jason Isaacs? Is that his name? The guy that plays Lucius Malfoy? I always forget. Anyway, he's the Gortash guy. It's the same dude. He does the voice work for him in this game. Oh yeah. Alright. Let's get to it. Autosave complete. Autosave complete. Autosave replace. Cool. Do we have anything funky going on with Gale that we need to change? I don't think so. I think we're going to keep the gloves, I've decided. So that means that this quest here is a no-no. Dribbles. I do kind of want to find the Dribbles the Clown stuff, but I just don't know where it is. I feel like it's going to be all over the fucking map. And there might even be bits of it that I've like lost at this point. So I've also got that in my mind where I'm just like, it's not going to be worth it, I don't think. I don't know, maybe. What I might do is I might look up if we get anything from it. But yeah, it's kind of hard to... I don't know, I feel like at this point in the game I'm kind of more interested in pushing on with the actual story than that. I don't know, I might do it one day. I'll say it, I'll put it like that, we'll do it one day. If we have time. Okay, let's go to Worms Rock, please. Thank you. So we're gonna go to Worms Rock, and then we're gonna go around fighting. We probably won't deal with Gortash today, but we'll probably just try and like get in, if that makes sense. We'll probably just try and do some fighting, and then we'll get on with it. Okay, so we'll do a quick save as well before we continue. But yeah, we should. Is there anyone I should go free? I feel like there's gonna be some. We could start like a revolution or like a riot or something. Worms Rock Prison. That's down there, isn't it? The whole prison part. Let's see. What can you do? Can we animate any dead? No, we can't animate any of those. That's annoying. Gale, you can summon someone though, right? Yeah, Gale, get the guy in there. Get the dude. That's it. We got the guy following us. We got a teammate.
How much farther can I go?
Yeah, we've kind of destroyed like some pretty big bits of this place. I think we're just gonna go around this like fighting anyone that fights back. I love that this is still in the wall as well. That's very funny. I think that leads just directly down into thingy, right? So I don't know if I want to go that way. It might be wise for me to start with let's try going this way and having a look around, because I don't actually remember going in this way to fight anything. But I could be very wrong. Not that there's anything really to worry about on a combat front. You know what though, we will pilfer a bunch of supplies, because the more foodstuffs we can get, the better, honestly. Let's see. Got some.
Don't mind if I do.
Got some food. Some murky stew. Should I be picking this up? Probably not. Probably not. Alright. At least we know where we can come back to if we need more. If we need more stuff. We've got the fucking Worms Rock Reserve. Of various bits and bobs. Cool. Alright, well, let us go in here.
See what this does.
The audience hall. Oh, actually, this might not be a good idea. Let's not do that yet. I'm worried that that's going to lead to Gortash himself. I reckon, should we go into the prison? Is this the way to the prison? I always forget. I think it might be. If we go down here, I reckon this is like our best way of dealing with this. Let's do that. Let's go down here. Probably shouldn't have. Okay, there we go. And it's saved. Excellent. Right. Are we still wanted? Because I'm pretty sure we had to do a bunch of combat. I've also still not completely sold on how good. I don't know if everyone involved in this place is innocent or not, you know what I mean? I'm still trying to figure out, should I be freeing everyone, or should I only be freeing certain people? You know, what's the vibe? What's the vibe with this place? Let's have a look. Got this guy.
Very well.
What do you want?
To help you escape if I can.
I don't need to escape. I've got food, water, privacy, and I mean to keep it that way.
Alright, fine. Do we have the key to open this? Sadly not. Alright. Well, that's fine. I don't think there's anybody else we need to worry about down here. Is this where, if you get arrested... So I've been playing in a off-stream campaign with my friends, and I feel like this is where you get sent if you actually get arrested for doing stuff, like bad stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know a lot about Worms Rock other than that. Some rotting carrot, rotten fish, rotten lemon. Let's just lockpick it. Don't mind me. Yeah, that'll do. 30. Oh, big old 30. Right, okay. Okay. I feel like everything else, like food-wise, is going to be absolutely rotten and horrible here. So I don't know if it's even worth checking it half the time. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, everything's just kind of horrible. It's kind of not good. Alright. Interesting. Really not a lot else to do. I guess we go in the audience chamber then, right? I can't think of anywhere else that we need to go in here. Again, I could be very wrong. Let's have a look. Okay, so going up here doesn't go anywhere. Establish that. What's this? That's... I feel like we should just... I feel like we've got free reign of the place at this point, so I'm kind of just taking the piss. Oh, we nearly got it. That's a shame. That is a shame. Try again with thieves' tools, please. Thank you. There we go. That's more like it. That's more like it. Right, what we got in here? Let's see. Ooh, that's some good armor. Actually, I don't know. Maybe it's not. I also don't know if I want to be going around in flaming fist armor, so I'm going to send that to camp. And we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. Heavy crossbow. Ooh, yes, we'll take some potions. Thank you very much. Potion of speed. Empty potion bottle. Shocking grasp. And some good tools and stuff in here. This is a good room. This is a good room. Oh my god. Anything go for a ton? Not really. Alright, I'll leave those there. Fine. We've got to leave their troops something, otherwise they're just going to be like, well, we're fucked. You know what I mean? I like the idea of it being a fair fight. Watch me regret this later on. Calling it now. Well, that was worth it. Alright. Let's come down. What's going on? What's the problem? Alright. Right, we'll wait for the group to group up. Okay, I think it might have been the summoned familiar thing might have been confusing everyone. Okay, well, let's go in here and see what happens. I am kind of scared that we might have missed some Gortash content, but at the same time, I don't know. Let's you know, let's make a new save so I can actually have a point of reference before Tash. It's like Gortash, but before Tash. Alright. Well, good luck, everyone. Is he here? I don't see Gortash here, but okay. Let's see. He just came out of hell, so I'm really not that afraid of anyone now. I feel like that is a
Survival is all that matters.
big old mistake on their part. Damn, they just butchered a bunch of people up here, huh?
Very well.
And then, what do we want to do? Is that just a cantrip? Oh, it is, hell yeah. Right, who else can we viciously mock? Maybe we make them giggle. Oh no, they've all got pretty good defense, don't they? Is that... Did I just pick up a live grenade? It's about to explode. When did this happen? Okay. I see. Hopefully that is far enough away.
Tale for the ages.
Okay, and then Gale go here. And then... what would be best here for Gale? Okay. Okay, and then what do we want to do with this? Oh, Shadowheart does massive damage now as well, which is good. We love to see it. Probably shouldn't have done that, but that's fine. Right, well they're all going to spend their turns doing this. It's kind of annoying, but... okay, I'm intrigued to see what these do. I think they're all just gonna do this, aren't they? Yeah. Alright. They're all just dashing. Should be easy enough. Okay, so that's exploded, that's fine. Okay. If we do 4 damage with this, that'll be insane out of the gate, but I don't think we will. Okay. Honestly, I think it might just be better if we keep fighting here. Cool. Yeah. Looks good. Where's the other grenade? Maybe it has gone off, I don't know. I can't tell you.
Dig and move.
Let's see. Fireball's nice, we'd love to see it. Right, Ricky, you focus on healing for the first little bit. Yeah, I think we just continue to throw stuff at them. That might have been a bad idea. Oop, shit. How did that work? I don't think I'm quite clear on what just happened, but fine. Okay, that's a lot of damage, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, these guys are quite low, so I'm not too worried about them. Oh, okay. Don't quite understand what happened there, but fine. Okay, let's see. Oh, can... Oh, we can. That's so sad. We failed it. Oh no. Think we're out of range there. Yeah, just about. It looks like it at least.
Nothing important is ever easy.
You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. Where's the other one? Weren't there two? Am I going crazy? Why did they... Oh yeah, they died over there, didn't they? Cool. Alright. Good stuff. Why did they go closer to the grenade? I don't understand. Everyone get away. The grenade's gonna explode. Yeah. Alright. let's do a... Yeah, let's do one of those. Thank you. That went well. That's pretty good. Okay, we can also now get a companion for Shadowheart. Is good. Now get a mummy out of that, which is good. And then...
Your desire.
Yes, get another one of these guys. And then, who else has the ability to summon people? Did you have one? Can Ricky still summon Skeletor? I've actually forgotten. No, I think we got rid of that. Ricky can no longer summon Skeletor. Oh well. Oh well. I feel like this is all good loot, but...
Can't slow down.
Do any of them have anything good on them? I know that's bad, but still. That's a Karlach. Damn, so all of these people just like flat out murdered. That's kind of bad, isn't that? Like these are all just like party guests and stuff. Let's send these to camp. At least it looks like they were. Hit me out. What if what if Ricky had 2-hand crossbows? What if this is the arc, the new arc? Oh yeah, this is much more Ricky Ricochet. The double hand crossbows, hello. That's a lot more him. It's sad that they're not guns. That's all I will say. That was his origin, was he was a gunslinger. But I will settle for this. Okay. Well, let's see what else we can find. It just looks like there are so many dead people. I'm curious as to what happened. I feel like I've missed a bunch of context. Maybe me declaring war on him made him do all of this. You know what I mean? Maybe something happened. Yeah, no, interesting.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you...
Okay. There aren't, like, the thing is, there's not even terrible loot on them either. That's quite a nice sword, I'll take that. Ooh. Splint armor, I'll take that back to camp as well. Thing is, I also don't know, like, one thing about this game that I feel like might happen is that although we have a camp full of people I'd love to be in the final battle, I reckon only 4 of them are actually going to be able to, like, be present. And that's going to make me so sad. Because in my head, I think it'd be way cooler if all of them could join. But I don't know. I don't know. Now, Shadowheart's got really high strength. You think it might be worth us just giving her a bunch of javelins, and now she can just, like... You can yeet all of these. Because, as I was saying the other day, throwing this game is kind of nuts. It's kind of crazy. That skill bar at the bottom is looking pretty bonkers. Yeah, it's there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. It gets crazier. So Ricky's a bard, so he's like partly a spellcaster. He's also a rogue though. But then you have people like Shadowheart. So Shadowheart's got a bunch. And then Gale's a fucking wizard. So Gale, I mean, Gale's doesn't look as complicated. I think Shadowheart's probably got the most going on though. Yeah, Shadowheart is confusing. But primarily a healer. And then some other bits is good. But yeah, it's late game, it's yeah. Late game it gets kinda weird. It gets kinda wild.
Here goes nothing.
Let's see. And there are so many just dead people about. I'm really interested to know what happened. It must have been when we destroyed the Steelwatch Foundry. Like, I can't think of anything else that would have made all of this happen. Other than Gortash just being like, I don't trust any of you anymore. Get out. It's so interesting. Yeah, no, this game's wild though. It's, yeah. It looks empty. See, and they're just NPCs fucking doing their thing. It's crazy. That's alright, dude. No worries. No worries. To be fair, this has been a really long playthrough, so I don't expect anybody to be watching from the beginning, so it's all good. Have you been customizing your companion class as much? So, a little bit is probably the best way of saying it. So, I spec'd into Karlach being part fighter, part barbarian, so Karlach could basically do more in a turn. And then I've also spec'd into Shadowheart being... well, she's still a cleric, but she has a few other like funky things thrown into the mix as well. And then who else have I done multi-classing with? I made Minsk a little bit of everything because I was curious. But yeah, look at these freaks. I know, right? This is my freak team. This is my team of freaks. That's it. The gang being led by this little shit. This fucking guy, look at him. Fucking bard boy over it. Like a classic D&D party. It really is though. It really is. Meanwhile you just have like bootleg Ifrit. This is Comic-Con cosplay Ifrit from Final Fantasy. And someone's just, you know, somebody wanted to be generic mummy character, so there you go. Done. Good. It's good D&D party, it's good.
On I go.
But yeah, no, it's solid. It's really good. Again, I cannot stress. Anyone who hasn't played this yet, I highly recommend it. Where the fuck is Gortash? I actually have no idea where he is. Can I go up again? Is there like a way to go up another floor? There has to be, right?
Seems simple
enough. Yeah, what's here? Alright, I think we're onto something. Maybe. Alright, so we go through here. Back through here, maybe not. I might not be onto anything actually. I take it back. Where did I creep up from? Because I'm pretty sure there was a room that I managed to climb up into at one point. Through just being a freak. Maybe... Oh, there's a door here. I'm being stupid. This is the place. Beat Gortash. Confront Lord Gortash. There we go. We can do both of these things. But yeah. Right, well, here we go. So... I'm curious at which other way we can go. If we go this way... It just leads back out to the battlements, that's fine. But yeah. But no, this game is... I'm amazed that... Because I've been playing this game for so long now, I'm amazed it still kind of gripped me. Because a lot of the times with like some RPGs like this, I start to feign interest after a little bit.
Don't give me trouble now.
But this one's managed to keep me engaged all the way through. It's been really good. And like I was saying before, I very rarely replay things like immediately after playing something else. And the fact that I'm doing another campaign off stream at the moment, I very rarely do that. So I think that's a big indicator for this game just doing very well at... Wait, where the fuck? Where do we go up? I'm so confused. How do we go up a floor? How do we go up to Gortash? Am I being stupid? We're gonna have to do some hardcore parkour. I might have to do some hardcore parkour actually. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, it looks like we'll do some hardcore parkour. Alright. Now we have a problem. And it's a Ricky problem. Because Ricky's not very tall. I don't know if that was obvious or not. Ricky might not be able to make it. Because he cannot jump that high. So what we might genuinely have to do here is we might have to throw him. Okay, so the mummy can make it. Okay, Gale can't make it either. Let's see. So these two can make it and these guys can't. Oh, there's got to be an easier way up. Sure, there's got to be something I'm missing. I'm convinced of that. There has to be. Yeah. I'm reading 3 different RPG source books and not running any of them yet. That's fair enough though. Like, which ones are you reading, if you don't mind me asking? I feel like it's good to have a really comprehensive understanding of something before you start things like that. So I do kind of get it. I do understand. Maybe if we go up a floor, is that going to be beneficial? I don't know. I assume I can't just go up from there. Let's see. Oh, can I just cast fly on people? I can, can't I? Hang on. Oh no, I can't just cast it on anyone. Never mind. Alright.
Is that blood?
Ricky, I've got an idea. Okay, so we're now up here. Which means that the others just have to jump up to get to us.
Away from Waterdeep.
So you guys go this way. And then poor little fella down there has to wait. But then for us, we just jump up here. And then we should be all good to go. Alright, here we go. Alright. Okay, we got the gang. The gang's all here. Yeah, more or less. We're leaving Ifrit down here, but
looking ahead.
Everyone else is here. Alright. I'm curious to see if he actually has a way of going up, but yeah. Ironsworn, which is a low fantasy RPG designed primarily for solo play or 2 players. Ooh, I like the sound of that. That sounds cool. I'd like to play with Ray. Hell yeah. Mythic Bastion Land, firstly, is a great name. Which is about Arthurian knights seeking myths and protecting the realm. Which every class is a knight. And there's 72 of them. That's kind of cool though, I like that. I feel like that's the sort of thing that would pair nicely into like a Monty Python Holy Grail RP. You know what I mean? I feel like something where like knights are fully fleshed out could be a funny thing to then put into like something that's already very heavily based into Arthurian legend, like you say, but it can sort of then be... You can sort of have some creative liberties with it, you know? You make it a bit funky. That sounds good, though. Got some torches. Damn, so little loot. I'm so sad. Wait, Gortash is downstairs. Are you kidding me? Oh no, he's down. He's here. Okay, he's on this floor. That's fine. That's fine.
My, I'd better be careful not to trigger that thing.
Okay, so some traps around here. Good to know. Gradient Descent, which is a module for the game Mothership. Oh, I've seen a few people play Mothership. That looks really good. It looks really, really good. Yeah, Space Station Mega Dungeon about trying to find artifacts to buy your way out of the station while also being stalked by the ship's AI Monarch. Yeah. It's cool. I think I saw some people doing like some custom runs of that recently. There's a channel called I watch on YouTube called Mystery Quest. And the guy that hosts it, Tom, basically runs a bunch of like kind of mini one-shot RPGs like that on a weekly basis. And Mothership's one that he's done a few times now. It's been really good. It's been really fun to watch. Oh, maybe that might have been what I saw, actually. You're saying there's a lot of fan content. I think that I might have seen some fan, like, builds of it, maybe. They might not have been, like, official modules, but yeah, it's really cool. I like that it's sort of... I always like it when something like that can sort of take on a life of its own. You know, it can be... It can become a bit more than what it was set out to be, you know what I mean? It's really interesting. Might be a mimic. Oh no. I'm always a little bit wary, that's all. Whenever I see a chest like that, I'm like, that could be a mimic. It could be a mimic. We did the introductory module, which is basically a Starship Troopers, like that's very cool. And I'd like to go into Gradient Descent next. Hell yeah. Well, best of luck. I hope it goes okay. But it sounds neat though. I really like the idea of that sort of thing. It's very different as well. I don't know why, but because I know that at one point we were thinking of doing a more sci-fi orientated campaign, KY, but I've never really seen a more sci-fi based campaign played out before, or like a sci-fi based RPG, like a physical RPG at least, right? So it intrigues me a lot to see what systems are out there for it, because it's, I don't know. Actually, that no, you know what? That's not true. I have played Edge of the Empire before, which is like the Star Wars one that exists. Is it Edge of Empire or Edge of the Empire? It's something like that. That's the only one that I've ever played. Is that one? But yeah, no, it's cool though. It sounds really cool. Edge of the Empire, yeah, that's it. Why can't I reach there? There's a set of stairs, Ricky. What are you talking about? Ricky, what are you doing? Why can't we reach that? Hello? Is it because the spears are in the way? I guess so. Alright, never mind. Never mind. Alright, well, do we want to continue minesweeping? I guess it's the best question. Do we want to keep going around the outside and doing this? So we're destroying these, basically. These are kind of not a threat. Oh fuck, ow. Shit. At least it only stuns you though. Okay, you know what? I'd rather play Minesweeper, honestly. If it just stuns you and doesn't damage you, I might as well just play Minesweeper. It's fine. Because in reality, we're not gonna get any more negatives from that. But yeah, honestly, something that sounds like Starship Troopers sounds really funny though. I could see that being a really, really good like module for something like Mothership. Oh, there's a bunch of them. How do we miss these, Ricky? What's going on, buddy? What's going on? How do we miss these? But yeah, I've forgotten what it was. Is it... What's the... There's one that came out not that long ago that I think was made by the Critical Role guys. I heard that was kind of good, but I've forgotten what it was called. But people were saying it was actually kind of decent as like an alternative to D&D. It's not Daggerfall. That's an Elder Scrolls game. It's something like that though. If you want to give me a D6 and a D12 roll, I'll tell you what knight you are. Oh, okay. Where's my dice bag? One sec. You know what? After all these years, I still have my dice bag on my desk from when me, Ray, KY, and Ali played D&D, and Ray very kindly made all of us dice bags, which is really cute. And I've still got it on my desk, so, and I've got like the dice from that campaign in there still. So give me a sec. Right, a D6 and a D12. Let me find those, one sec. Mandela Obscura? I don't think it's that one. It's something... What was it called? It had like dagger in the title, maybe? Is it Daggerheart? It might be Daggerheart, maybe. Got a D12 and a D6. Yeah, Daggerheart or something. Yeah, it's something like that. But I heard it was kind of good. I don't know much more than that, but I heard it was like an interesting alternative to D&D. Alright. I've got my D12 and my D6. Do I need to roll one first? Or can I just roll them both at the same time? There's some controversy because they announced that they were just going to use 5e again for their season anyway. Oh yeah. Yeah, I heard that there's the new Critical Role campaign is meant to be huge. They're meant to be running like... It's going to start out as like one campaign, and then they're going to try and bridge it off into 3 different campaigns that are all kind of simultaneous. So it's going to end up being like Octopath Traveler. And that's an insane concept for a D&D campaign. Alright, roll both. Let's do it. Alright, so I got a 6 on the D12. And a 5 on the D6. I will now very carefully put the rest of the dice back in the bag. Man, that's the first time I've physically rolled D&D dice in a while. I miss D&D. Oh, shit. You, sir, are the Hive Knight. Let's go. What does the Hive Knight do? I'll send you the sheet. Hell yeah. Am I like a honorary member of the band The Hives? Hit 90s band The Hives? Let's have a look. Actually, were they 90? They were very late 90s, weren't they? 90s, early 2000s. And they have, you know what? They have an album out this year that's actually kind of good as well. I occasionally go back to the Hives and I'm like, you know what? The Hives actually have some good music. Oh, there is a staircase. I feel stupid. Where was this? Where was this? Oh, it's the one door I didn't check. Are you serious? It's the one door I didn't check. God fucking damn it. Oh, that's so funny. Alright. That's so funny. Okay, for anyone wondering at home, by the way, is he gonna go in and fight Gortash today? I'm gonna have to put that answer down to... It's in here, isn't it? This is where we fight him. I think we'll do it. I don't know. If it takes longer than 30 minutes, though, I might have a problem. Ooh, what do I do? What do I do? I say fuck it. I say we do it. Let's do it. We do a cheeky quick save before we go in. And calm. Alright, let's have a look. Hive Night. Alright. Ooh, okay, let me show this on the stream as well. The art's really nice, actually. I always appreciate it when they provide some good, like, art, you know what I mean? You actually rolled the free night. Ooh. Okay. I'll actually, you know what? While we wait, I'll show off the Hive Night. People can see it. It's pretty cool. I like the artwork for this. It's very nice. It looks very goopy though. I feel like this is the sort of character that I'd actually dread to be, because... Yeah. The skins here. Interesting. Yeah, go for it, go for it. Interesting. Interesting. So there's stuff about like a passion. So this character seems community led, I guess. Forming the cocoon. Ugh. As somebody who doesn't like bugs, I think this one's terrifying. But I respect it though. That's cool. But yeah. Patchwork creation of various seers who were murdered or executed. Tall, powerful shape, but twisted visage. Sees every thought of betrayal, even the tiniest consideration interesting, okay? Wants to punish those who do not respect the seers, okay? Person deceitful healer. Name Capo. Characteristic loves gossip. Are all of these things down at the bottom also related to the Hive Night? I assume so. It's actually the Cosmic Night. Oh hell yeah, I kind of like that as well actually. Let's have a look at the Cosmic Night. Oh, okay, the Cosmic Night. This looks good. Hang on, let's bring this back. Can't zoom very well for some reason. Right, the Cosmic Night. Countless lights dotted in the night's veil. To them, each one a glad or shameful tale. Okay. Property: a strange crossbow. See below. Echo stone can record and repeat one spoken phrase. Okay. Boneless steed. That is terrifying, but I kind of like it. Okay, Celestial Retreat. While you can see the sky, you may focus for a minute to vanish to a distant sanctuary just beyond reality. You can leave a small glowing stone behind. You can rematerialize that stone at any time. Okay, that's really cool. I really like that, actually. You got like a cheeky half-stone down. Okay, so your passion in this one is constellations, which is kind of makes sense for the Cosmic Knight. Restore SPI when you tell a new person about the stars as you point to them. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that there's like for passions and stuff like that. I feel like it's good that there's it gives you an incentive to pursue it, and like it gives you an RP motive as well. That's kind of cool. I like that. Because sometimes in games like this, it's very heavily like make the character whatever you want to do, and that's fun and all. But sometimes people like a little bit of a push, maybe. And I feel like this is a good kind of like thing to sort of like give a player something that they can kind of aim for, right? I like that. That's neat. Strange crossbow. Interesting. I don't quite know what these mean, but I assume this is like a way of dealing damage based on a dice roll. The Rose Seer. Smug Prophet. Yeah. Flower Lover. Object War Ink. Beast Dust Mongoose. Okay. So the chart, you roll it once during character gen. Oh, I see. Got you. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I like that. So it's like a beginning thing. 2d6 gives you the crossbow description. Got ya. I like that. That's really good, actually. I really like it as well when that sort of thing's defined by a roll. I know some people absolutely hate it, but for the sake of dice having some kind of like liberty at controlling this, I really enjoy that sort of thing personally. I think that's really cool. It's neat. It's neat. I kind of vibe with that. All characters have some little chart like that. Sometimes it's very mechanical, and sometimes it's just flavor. Got ya. Either way, though, I feel like I personally, this is a Dave thing. Not everyone will agree with it, but I personally love flavor text. I don't know. Some people will be like, "But what's the mechanics behind it? Why is like what does it do? All of that." I don't know. I sometimes just like a little bit of flavor text, you know. And if it has both, that's even better. But like, I don't mind a bit of flavor text on its own. I can, you know, I can forge my own ideas with it. It's good. But yeah, that looks really interesting, actually. Okay, well, do you have the book to hand by chance, like the PDF, mayhaps? I'd like to have a little read. So that actually looks really fun. I also bought a screw Baldur's Gate for making me unironically say mayhaps as well. I never said it before Baldur's Gate, so yeah. I see. I was going to question what the seer was, but that makes a lot more sense about them being the seer who knighted them. And that's sort of like that's the characteristics of them, I see, okay. Okay, so it's for GM. It's for GM reference, got ya. Interesting. That's kind of cool. I like that. That honestly looked really, really cool. But yeah, I just love TTRPGs. I don't know. Just in any capacity, learning about them, for me is very fun. I enjoy it a lot. But yeah, I hadn't heard of that one. Sure. Yeah, it could be used from both aspects, right? It can be context for your character, or something for the game master just to figure out what they want to do with like another seer or, you know, whatever it might be. It's neat, I like it. What does this do?
Founder of the Flaming Fist. Later history is kinder to him than accounts from his time, which portray him as a cruel and hard-handed mercenary commander. First of the Bormal patriarch family to start his own venture, Alec is the unscrupulous bastard who made their fortune in mines and vineyards. Baldur's Gate ship captain Morgan Redlocks wed a man thrice her age. After the wedding, the groom suffered a heart attack. Redlocks converted his merchant ships into a pirate fleet. Dame Mafrey, the orphan's friend, founded several orphanages in the outer city, as the lower city was no place for children, and the upper city declined to sponsor an orphanage.
Wow. That's not okay.
Carrick started from nothing, built a financial empire, and founded the counting house. He refused to mingle with the other patriarchs, saying they didn't want me when I was an urchin, and now they can't have me.
Wow.
This is a bust of the god Bane as he first appeared to Gortash in
Oh,
dreams.
Batman.
Was then described to a Ravington sculptor.
Interesting. Okay, you know what? The thing is, we spent ages trying to fight Orin. We spent ages trying to fight Ketheric. There's no way this one's going to be a quick and easy one, because this is the last Netherstone we need. It's from this Final Fantasy looking asshole. So, oh, and he's got people in here with him, of course he does. I like that. It's masked to be not just, it's just him, guys. And then, oh look, you've got a bunch of people waiting in the wings. The full rulebook is too big for Discord. Oh, hell yeah, thank you, dude. I appreciate you. Yeah. I'll have a look. See, I'm very, again, that sort of thing is like super cool to me. And also the art style, oh my god, the art style alone, I really love that. It's really cool. Quick starts the full rules plus 12 nights and 12 myths. That's honestly, that alone is very cool. Thank you, dude. The full 72 and 72, yeah. That's ambitious. Like, the fact that they've got that much material to work with is crazy. It is crazy. I don't know, I respect it though. I respect that big time. Oh hell yeah, yeah, show me. I will also say, I think I have come to the, I know I've been very indecisive. I think we will save Gortash for next time. I think that is, today has been a bit of us mentally preparing for Gortash. But yeah, we'll actually fight him next time. Just because I need to wrap up in a little bit. And I don't think I'm going to be able to beat him in like 30 minutes, so... yeah. But yeah, well, when Baldur's Gate here. But I do want to have a look at this artwork. Let's have a look. One last thing, let me show you the picture. Let's have a look. Hang on, what is this? Oh, look. Open link. Okay, so... let's have a look. So, this is the realm that KY has generated for his campaign. So, when you say generated, do you mean, was each one of these an independent role? So, did you basically roll for each of these tiles? It's beautiful, isn't it? I mean, this intrigues me. This thing up here, very interesting. Each clump of biomes is a role. That is very cool. You know what though? This thing here. Can I zoom and enhance on that bit? This thing over here. I kind of like that. I kind of like this, like this arced bit. There's something sincere about this. Something very sincere. I also kind of like. I don't think this is too bad, right? Is there anything you actively don't like about this? Is there anything that's like that that's very, very annoying? Again, I also don't have context for what each of these things do. Like, I can kind of piece together that this is maybe like swampland or something. This is probably desert, maybe? This looks like something that's quite arid. These are mountains, obviously. This is probably more sharp and scarier things. The tower there is one of the 4 primary cities. Okay, interesting. So there's one there. There's one here. Is this one here as well? And then is this one here? It's purposely vague since the knights explore the realm, but only have a broad sense of what they'll find. Gaia. You know what? That's a good point, actually. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. I also love that they've chosen a hex-based system. Wait, is it hex? Yeah, hex, right? Yeah. The gate as well. Honestly, the gate would have thrown me off, not gonna lie. The other ones I could kind of see, but yeah. The black clump, it's the black sands. Oh, a large black desert. Interesting. Is it more dangerous? Is there like a certain climate that's different, or is it literally just it's all black sand and that's it? The main capital holding, sorry, the main capital holding, which I believe is the name of the capital, is the building next to the black sand. So this is the main capital. So this is plagued by this. This is on its doorstep, basically. So you have these nice, like, Hobbiton fields, and then you have a very, very sharp change as you immediately get hit by the black sand. Imagine that. You're just working on your fields, and then in the distance, the wind picks up, and you just get coated with sand. That ain't it. I don't know how. That's not on. And then you've also got a nice little moat or lake TM, big lake or big body of water there. I do kind of like this though. This is kind of nice. You got like the mountains, and you can sort of be like, oh look, this is coming down from the mountains. It's a nice little stream. It's come down to the gate, which could also be like a water-based, or have a water-based bit to it. And then look, it comes out to here, and it's yeah, it's interesting. Not on the map. Are 6 myths and a fuckload of dwellings, hazards, and sanctums. Interesting. Okay. Where you find seers. I see. Okay. I kind of like, again though, like you were saying about it being cryptic and only being very, very vague, because that's in reality all the knights would have had to work with. I kind of like that. I kind of like that you have a very, very, not run down, but a very basic idea of what might be there, and then you've got to try and piece together the rest of it with your own mind, or like, even from experience, you could then maybe mark on the map and be like, well, we know what was here. But you could, I don't know, I kind of like how vague it is. That's kind of fun to me. I kind of like that. I kind of like that as like an in. The knights explore and run into these things, and they have 3 oaths: seek the myths, honor the seers, and protect the realm. Okay, got ya. So they run into. Okay, I kind of like that. Yeah, I am intrigued to see what the other knights and things like that would be. That's funky. And even just having, I love the idea of dealing with really annoying seers as well. Just like these like stuffy bastards that are just like, not necessarily flawed, but these characters that are just like kind of insufferable. I assume not all of them would be, but it's yeah, it's a fascinating system. I like it a lot. And also the whole system of everyone being a knight and having their own like knightly honors and like errands potentially as well. It's cool. I really like it. It sounds really funky. It sounds really cool. How did you find out about it? That's like my last question is, how did you find out about it? Was it just like reading about it online, or what was the like the in? We'll do another quick save on Baldur's Gate. But yeah, that'll be it for Baldur's Gate today, guys. Thank you for watching. Again, apologies for not fighting Golddash. I don't think I felt comfortable doing it today. But yeah, we'll be back to it immediately next time, so it's all good. The context, each hex is 20 miles wide, so it's pretty zoned out look at the realm. Yeah, got ya. I like it though. I like that. I found it from Quinn's Quest, a YouTube review channel. I might have to go check that out, because yeah, if they cover other RPGs like this as well, I'm very interested. He sold me on it, as he often does, I see. Alright, I'm gonna go sub to them now. I'm gonna go find them. But yeah, I'll end the recording for Baldur's Gate here though, so thank you for watching for Baldur's Gate, guys. I'll be back next week for the continuation of this for Baldur's Gate, so I'll see you then.